Hi, a little bit of a surprise live show. I hope you're well. Just waiting for people to come, and it's a little bit of a chat show basically, and ask me anything, whether that's to do with uh, I don't know, anything. If it's to do with the coronavirus, if it's anything to do with the royal family, if it's any personal question, and you want answering, like a little mini reading, uh, the rules are you make a super chat donation. It's just to support me too. I do need your support at the moment. I really do. So if you do, and I will repeat this over the show because it's just 6 of us at the moment, 5, 6. So if you do want your own little personal reading, anything above $5, and we can do a little snippet reading for you. Otherwise, it's anything to do with the royal family. Anything general. But if it's a personal reading that you desire about yourself and you want to take the opportunity to ask that question, then a super chat, because that would be a super chat, I would be talking to you personally. So, a super chat reading. So that's the way it goes. That's the rules here. Okay. So welcome to the live show. I hope some people are around, and so this can be anything about the corona. It can be anything that's current at the moment. If you're asking questions about Archie, things like that. But before we get going, okay, because I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on. Yeah, I just have to say what an awful kind of winter we've had. I just want to get my little affirmation cards. I put them right over there, just in case we use those. Okay, so it's kind of sitting on the sofa evening tonight with my lovely community. So I hope you're well, and I hope we get a few more people. And so I'm just going to have my cup of tea. And go and make yourself a drink, a cup of tea or coffee. So I don't know what time it is where you are in the world. Hi there, Patricia. How are you? Lovely to see you. And I love doing these chats, and I just love doing them. So I thought, I'm just going to come on here and do a lovely chat here for all of us. Got lipstick all over that cup now. So what I'm going to do is, this is a very kind of comfortable in your lounge kind of chat here. So thanks for coming, Lisa and Maribel and Patricia. Oh, thank you so much. You're so lovely. It's 5 o'clock in Maryland, in the USA. Hi there from Maryland, and I love to do this too. I like to ask where you are in the world. And so San Francisco, California, you kind of dream about traveling to these places. I do. I just feel like, I love traveling, and it's just, I just would love to go to California, and I'd love to go to Maryland and all these places. So it's nice to know. It's lovely to know where you're. Thank you about Patreon. I've actually uploaded. Don't go and have a look yet. I've uploaded an update, a follow up on the coronavirus predictions. So that's a pretty good reading. And also, I'm going to upload a video on narcissism. So if you do go to Patreon, if it's one of you've been thinking about coming over to the community, what it is, it's about many subjects. It's not just about the royal family, okay? And I've just done one about the virus, and I like to do current affairs too, and in the world, and also I ask the community to request what they would like me to read on. I've just come back because I've been the internet was down for 5 days, and I hate that when that happens. Because I get behind. So if I've not answered any requests, I am sorry. I've just answered 2 requests today, which is one about follow up on the corona, which is very important, I feel, at the moment. A narcissistic reading about understanding narcissism in a different kind, with a different kind of angle. So soul to help us heal on our journey to understand these kind of things, because it seems like narcissism is just seems like it's taking over the world. One of them, for instance, of a narcissistic act is actually go and have a look at that coronavirus update that I've done on Patreon. That's certainly utterly narcissistic. Okay, I'm not going to say any more on that. So, like I said, if you would like your own little mini kind of snippet reading about yourself, $5 super chat and upwards, that's absolutely fine. Otherwise, you can ask me about anything, okay, that's current, that's general. And so let's have a look here. I'm going to do a daily reading too before we start. I want to do that. I want to know myself, okay, because I think the world's gone mad at the moment. I really do. I don't know what you feel. I just think the world's gone mad. We've got the coronavirus. We've got this going on. We've got that going on. It's just gone crazy. So, yeah, and the floods. Patricia, how are the floods in the UK? A crazy, crazy time here in the UK. We have had 3 hurricanes. And I said, I can't believe that sometimes I wonder if my predictions would ever come true. And I said we were going to have unprecedented floods. When was this? Back in October when I predicted this? Unprecedented floods, like whole cars and houses being covered with water, and huge areas of flooding, floodland, like we've never seen before, and record-breaking floods. And here we are, which is crazy because I've had like 4 days off the Wi-Fi internet. When does that ever happen? I've travelled all over the place, Greece, France last year, Greece, and I've never had problems with the internet. Always been there, but here we go with here we go with the UK. With this prediction, I think, well, the flooding has been crazy, and I'm a bit sick of it because we've had a succession of 3 hurricanes, and it's saturated the ground, and it's actually the cable for the Wi-Fi has perished because of the rainfall. It's saturated deep down in the ground. Anyway, I've got it back up, and I've also got an emergency backup too. I've got a mobile device to do that. But God, what a crazy week, 2 weeks we've had. Thank you, Namama. Namama, really? Namama, really? Hello, Yvonne. You look well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel like I've got this massive, great big drive today. I don't know what to do with this drive. And I thought, well, what I will do, I'll just get on here and I'll do some readings. And I love it when I get days like that. But it's not like, well, I'm talking psychically now, intuitively, okay? It's not like a drive that's a positive drive. It's like, I need to get this sorted. I need to tell these people. I need to educate these people. I need to get this out there. That kind of drive. And that's the psychic kind of thing that's pushing me to tell you. Is it a good thing? I don't know. I don't know. But I did, like I said, I had to get those 2 readings out. I've still got to upload on Patreon about the narcissism, but it's a different angle on that narcissism. I don't know whether that's relative to anybody here. I think most of us, or many of us, have experienced it, as what I know. So, excuse me while I put lipstick all over this cup, but also I need my fluids. And that's another thing with the coronavirus. Drink plenty of fluids. Water, 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 water. If you want to try to combat that, and oh, I've put all those on Patreon. I've put everything, a big list of my advice to you, of what you should do and what to expect and all of that kind of thing. So it's all pretty relevant on there, okay? I won't say it here because it's on Patreon and people be signing up who want to watch that. So hi there, Amit Realist. I can't say what your name is, but hi Yvonne, how are you? I have a question. Will I get a card next month? Okay, if you want a personal question, I'm not being rude, but you know, it's not general, is it? It's about yourself. If you want a personal little mini reading, please make a super chat. And I'm saying anything above $5. Don't go though, because we've got a lovely show here. But if you want that, and I want specifically talk about you because this is about community, I will do that reading. It's not a problem because it's interesting to all of us. But if you do want a little mini reading, please, Susan, yeah. Anybody who wants a little mini personal reading, which I don't mind doing, but you know, I do need the cash too. I don't get paid for any of these videos much anymore. It's really difficult. So if you want to make a super chat, that would be fantastic. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. Lisa you are so sweet, Lisa. Love you. You see, I don't like to ask for super chats. I don't like to ask for donations. But if I don't, I won't be able. I'm hardly surviving as it is. So, and I don't want to go on about money, but I have to kind of explain. I hardly get anything from YouTube. So if you want, if you want a reading, please make your super chat. I have no problem. If you just want to make a donation, fantastic. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I need it, I tell you. I wouldn't say that if I didn't. So, Lisa, did you want a question, or is that? Hi there, Paula. Hi, everyone, and hi, Coris. Hi there. Lovely to see you, and I hope you've enjoyed all of the horoscopes, the zodiac sign. I've done the tarot scopes. I've done. I really focus and pull all the energies in to do those horoscopes, tarot scopes, intuitive energy readings, and if it has resonated with you and you feel it's helping you. Sometimes if you listen to them a couple or 3 times, it gives a different message, as you will see. It gives a different message. Sometimes it helps to make you feel less anxious. It's got some healing properties within that, okay. So you can use it to heal yourself. There's lots of healing tones in those readings. And also share my videos if they're helping you. Hi there. Hi, will you get a car soon? Wow. And just tell me your name again. You're a Sagittarius, okay. Do you know what? I could talk about this reading for you. I'll give you a little bit extra. I know you've only. It's okay. $2 is fine. That's fine. I just feel for you, Susan, and this is what's coming through, and I can't help it. I need to give you a little bit of an extended reading. It feels like now this is what it feels like. You've been wading through treacle. I think most of us Sagittarians have been like that. You've been wading through treacle, and it seems like there's distractions all over the place. I don't get that. There's distraction. You want to get this done. I need to get this done, and there's distractions here, there, and everywhere. With your car, I think you had a car. You had a car, and you don't, obviously you had a car, but something went wrong with it, and you're desperate to get a car soon because you feel like your right arm's been kind of chopped off because you feel, when am I going to get my car? Am I going to get a car soon? And I understand that, and I understand the sheer kind of difficulties you've been facing recently. Okay, and that's certainly coming through, and it's like I get like Susan, I get this like really, really frustrating feeling from this. When am I going to get a car? I just want to get my car. I need to get my car. I need to sort out a car. I need to get my car. The next thing you have to think about, Susan, is where you're going to get the money from. And I can understand why you gave me $2. And I thank you for that anyway. But I can understand that. And I get you shaking with anxiety, and you're not normally like that, but I get you almost in tears that you just want to get your life back on track. And having a car is a symbol of getting your life back on track. Hi, everyone. And I feel you will get a car. And you will get a car, there's no doubt, because you're focused, you're very driven on getting a car. I don't feel it's going to be I think there's a bank, you're going to approach a bank. Now, I don't feel a big loan. I feel it's something like an overdraft or an extended overdraft or something like that. Something like that, okay. It's not, in fact, I would approach that first before you ask for a loan, because I think that's something you'd feel comfortable with. Why do I only get £500? Is that enough to get a car? Because I get like £500, which is how much in dollars? Yeah, I get flat £500 overdraft to see you to paydays or something. I feel that's what's coming through. I don't know if you've approached 5,000 in USD. No, $500. No. Okay, $1,200. That's more. I don't think it's the $5,000. I think it's I don't think you. I don't get that much. I don't see you getting an overdraft for $5,000. It's something like you can pay it off in two payments or something. Okay, that's your budget. Wow, that's a lot of money. To me, that's a lot of money. Yes, of course that of course it is. Yeah, that's you're going to get your course soon. Go and get it. If you've got if you've got $5,000, go and get it tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I do feel that you will get your car. There's no doubt about it. You're too driven to not to get your car, and I think you know that. I think you know that. I say, yeah, of course you are. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I have to say, you're not a silly woman. You're going to get your car okay. Don't worry about it. There you are. There's your psychic prediction. Hello, Charis Chassis. Hi there. Thank you for your donation. Much appreciated. Will I get the grant to launch my fashion brand? Wow. Wow. Thank you. So just give me, why do I get with you, Chariots, interior design? I know you've said you like this fashion brand. I also get this little spin-off here of interior design. Okay. You're very artistic, you're very creative. And I think that may be further down the road. I think it's something that you've overlooked that you would be really good at, because we're talking about soft furnishings and curtains and very nice kind of. So let's have a look. Why that came through, I don't know. I get two kinds of yeah, a spin-off, and I think that would be good, Charis. Okay, that's coming through for you, and it's easier. It's easier, okay. And although you're very artistic and there's this fashion thing, I think you may have overlooked something that is really good for you and a good money earner too. The thing with fashion, let me just say what's coming through here, and I don't want to put you off this fashion thing. The thing with fashion is fashion. The word fashion, what does it mean? Fashion comes and goes. So you've got to redo your, change, keep changing the fashion. You may keep this certain look, but you have to change it each season. And with that change in each season, you've got a stock there that, or some kind of, you've got to kind of push out. Because I don't see you having a shop. I feel that you want to sell it to, you want shops to buy this off you. Am I right there? I feel you want shops to buy this brand off you. I don't see a shop selling, one shop selling this brand. I feel you want to push this brand for shops to buy to get buyers. Okay. So like, it's like, what is next season? What is for the next season? They're always interested in the next season. So you're designing stuff for the next season. Now, there's also a little kind of spin-off with interior design that's coming through very strongly. And that is like, there's not any, there's winter colours, there's But there's like, you can pull that out for, you can use that for the next winter season as your stock, and push that out for. It's not like the clothing lines, okay, like curtains, really nice quality curtains, cushions, furnishings, and that kind of thing, like a vintage kind of look. Well, that came through. So I don't know what you think about that, but I think you could put this on your business plan, or if you think about it and you research it and look into it, you could say, when you approach this grant here, I'm looking at not just the fashion, because I understand that these things come and go, and I'm also looking at something else as like a backup to the fashion, which is furnishings and interior designing. Soft furnishings as well. So that's something that I'm looking at to use for the future, and because I feel that there's a lot of people that do go into these fashion things and they just want to see something solid that will work, okay, before they give you that grant. Yeah, that's a great idea. They want to see that you're forward thinking. And I don't know anything about fashion, but they want to see something where you're forward thinking and that you're thinking of expenditure here. And this is another thing I would like to run alongside this kind of thing eventually. I don't know what you think of that, but I get with this grant, they want something very substantial. And I guess that you have written your kind of yeah, you see, $4.50, Caris, $4.50, and I've just told you how to be a millionaire or make your money. You need a backup, okay, which is soft furnishings, and it's something you would love doing too. So exactly, I think that's great. So yeah, that's great. I think that's something they would favour if you're going for this grant. They want to look like you're going to work your fingers to the damn bone before they give you that grant. With curtains and furnishings, you can fold them up and pile them up. I just see this. Okay, I see them folded, piled up in a big pile, curtains, cushion covers in a big pile, and also lampshades and things like that. Or I used to get bedspreads, you get those bedspreads and pillow covers, quilt covers, all that kind of thing. So I do, I get that, which they'd be great. And I don't know how to explain this, but they're looking at other things of expansion. In case that side doesn't work, you can reach out to that side, and they want this kind of plan here. I don't know. Keep going with that. That's all I can say. You will get it, but I think you have to pile more onto what you're going to use that grant for, these different spin-off ideas. That's what's coming through. Okay, there you go. So I hope that's helped you. Yeah, soft furnishings, it's your fashion range, it's good, but it's limited, and I think you would agree to that. In a business sense, it's limited. They're going to be asking for the next season. Let's see the next season. You've got to put your collection together. You've got to sell it to these shops and do all of those things. Now, with the soft furnishings, I think it's more like a brochure or something. Like we can do it in that sort of color. We can change the fabrics there. You can have a book of fabrics, take it to furnishing shops and show them the fabrics that they can use for different things. You don't have to do the fully made things. And I'm not a furniture designer or anything. This is just what's coming through. Okay, so I hope that's helped you. I could go on with that reading, but goodness. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that question, and thank you for your donation. If anybody wants a personal reading, please at least offer a donation, and I will take you down that road, okay, that you want to know about. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is a quick daily reading. Okay, and I said that this is about anything. Oh, what's this? Mrs. Bobby. Hi there. Hi, everyone. So Marcus and Megan did threesome. And she is this a troll? Is that a troll? And she recorded Ed and blackmailed Harry to marry her. Oh, you want to ask that question? Well, I was going to do a reading yesterday, but I thought I don't do a reading on that. It was about Andrew's association with Megan, and why is he saying, because it said in the newspaper that Andrew actually misses Megan and Harry, and I'm not going to say anything here, but beautiful women that seem to be, I can't even say that, can I? Because I'll just can't say anything on here. I'd say it on Patreon. I would say this man, Andrews, in his, is it late 50s, 60s? 60, isn't he? I don't know what he missed out on in his teenage years, but or some kind of habit he got into with the women. You know, he could have any woman, or he seemed to be women all over him. That he wants to keep, seems to want to keep doing that. And has he still got that in him, where he still wants to have liaisons with young ladies? You know, I'm talking about young ladies maybe half his age, and I don't know whether I'll get monetized for this now, but I'm not inciting anything. I'm just saying what I pick up intuitively. Yeah, I think a man of 60. What's your take on that? A man in his 50s or 60s, still wanting to date people half their age, you know, old enough to be their father. You know, I'm not a prude or anything like that, but I don't know what you feel about that. Or is something kind of, yeah, well, I have to be careful. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think you're right there, Paula. There's something that triggers off, maybe an addictive type of personality, and it triggers off some kind of thing. On Patreon. Yeah, I think just can't say anything here, can you, really? What's that? Hey, Patricia, or haven't been sure. Did my reading get done? Oh, sorry. Did you give a donation there? I'm sorry if I missed you out there. Okay. I did the one about the fashion, but if you do want a little mini reading, if you want to make a donation, not a donation, a super chat, okay. I've just done 2 there. But if you want a reading, a little mini reading, a super chat donation, because it is about you, and you know, it's only fair. Oh, bless. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You really are. I do have to ask, because I don't get much of the monetization. I'm at the bottom of the pile, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm on the bottom of the pile. Maybe I say too much. I don't know. I don't know why. I do keep struggling with this, but I don't want to leave my community. So any help with super chats or personal readings would be grateful. And so let's get along with the daily reading. Okay, so I'm going to leave that up to you. No, I won't. So let's not say any more. So let's not say any more. So let's have a look here. The daily read. The daily read. What have we got for the daily read? For intuitive energies from the divine, from the universe. What have we got from the universe here? This daily read for March. Let's go for March. Let's go for March. This is general, whoever this is reaching out to. I'm picking up like you know, those sweets from childhood, which was a little kind of violets. They were called violets. Do you remember them? Did you get those in America? Oh, I can taste those like violets, like I've got a mouthful of those sweets. Why is it doing that? Why am I getting that? Why am I getting that taste? Okay. Oh, you called them little hearts. Okay. We called them violets. Remembering it, little purple violet, little sweets we had as a child, and I can taste that. Now, why am I getting that taste of violets? Parma violets. That's right. That's right. Yeah. God, it's years since I've had those. So why is it? Why am I getting that? Why am I getting that for the daily read? Maybe it's sort of like a soothing kind of energy. You know, when we had those little Parma violets, we used to feel quite soothed. Maybe it's like a soothing energy. Okay, this is what I don't know what that meant anyway, but I get here the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is to start to take things slowly, Slow down. Okay, it's saying slow down and start to think logically and methodically and slow down. So that's what high moons, balloons. So that's what this is saying. It's time. Slow it down. Slow down. Slow down. Stop panicking. Slow down. There's no need to. Okay, somebody's let you down. Somebody's let you down, and it's saying just slow it down. Slow down. Get things done methodically. It's their problem if they've let you down. It's not your problem. Why am I saying that? Because they know that. They're aware that they've let you down, and you would never kind of forgive them for that, what they've done. But they still don't want to let you go, but they still know that this is going to hurt you deeply, and because it's going to hurt you deeply, some guys, I'm talking about a man, it seems, some guys actually enjoy hurting their wives or their long-term girlfriends very deeply, because that reminds them that they've still kind of got it, that they've still got it, and they can still make girls cry over them, kind of thing. So there's that element there coming through. I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, but somebody has let you down, but we have to get to the bottom of why they've done this. I get a midlife crisis, maybe, a midlife crisis coming in here. They just have to feel that, okay, I still make you cry like a girl that's running after me like a teenager. Isn't that great? Kind of thing. But it's different when you get older, because you're no longer that teenager you were. And when you get older, you don't cry over nothing, and you don't get upset over nothing. And it's like when you do get upset, it means quite a lot. And I feel this guy, it's the midlife crisis. Are men stupid at that age? I get that. I don't know why. It may not be the midlife crisis. It may not be. It may be somebody any age, really. So I get here because when you're at a certain age, they feel that if they think that you're not going to live without them, because you're going to be a lonely old hag or something. And this is how some men think, if I leave you, you're going to be lonely, and you're going to be so desperate to meet anyone. Look at all those women your age, and that kind of thing. How immature is that? So there is this coming through. It may not be midlife, but I do get somebody has let you down, betrayed you, and it's like, oh well, yeah, I've had a bit of fun. I've betrayed you. Don't cry too much, will you? Kind of thing. And so we get a message from the divine, and this is to help us on our journey, I guess. Whoever this is resonating with, just take your time here. A lot of women, going back into the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, when they got to a certain age, it was like they got treated so badly. And so all that sexism, and I don't know if anybody's watching that series Mad Men on Netflix. I've been watching that, and And they're at that stage where they're getting a bit older and the women around them are older. And it's like, the guys, if the women are getting older, it's just reminding them that they're getting older. And they've got too much of an ego to accept that. So what do? They make the women feel older. Oh, you're getting old, I could leave you tomorrow and I could do this and I could do that. Anyway. So I get here, no, it's just a little betrayal. What's your problem? Kind of thing. Yeah, life is too short. Absolutely damn right, Patricia. Life is too short to put with this big BS, this bullshit here. So, Letitia, hi Letitia, thank you so much for your super chat donation. So let's go to Letitia and find out what her super chat has to say. Will I gain clarity in 2020 in regards to my career aspects? Wow. Well, I get you having two. This is what's coming through, Letitia. You've got a finger in two pies. Does that make sense? You've got one thing here that's not so stable, but you would love to pursue that. And you've got another thing here which has got longevity, but you don't really want to do that. But there's the security and a cushion in that. Okay. And this is where your clarity, sorry, my nose is still got that cold. This is where there's a confusion of your clarity here. Now, let's see. Yeah, I feel at this present time, it does. Yeah, that's what's coming through. I think, Letitia, that the thing that you would love to do, and you would love to try that, pursue that, it'd be great if you could do both. Have some kind of secure, boring job. I'm not saying boring, but like a 9-to-5 kind of daily job. You don't really want to do the grind, everyday grind, but I think you might have to, and also keep this other thing going in some aspect. There's no reason why you can't do. Say this is coming through. There's no reason why you can't do both. I think what's coming through here is don't give up your day job, or don't give up a day job. If you've got a chance of a day job, don't give that up just yet. I'm saying that because I think we're just living in such a precarious times at the moment. Globally, I could go really deep into this, like the global economy is not too great with this coronavirus going on. So, and all these problems that are going on in the world at the moment. And I noticed the prices have gone up. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. But do you get tins of beans? I'm sure you do in America, don't you? We got beans from you. So tins of beans and tomatoes. I don't normally buy that stuff. But I thought, hey, I fancy a tin of beans to go with my breakfast. And I couldn't believe the price of the tins of beans have gone up so much. It used to be really inexpensive food. I'm not saying that I can't afford a tin of beans, but it does help to get super chats might help to buy a tin of beans. But I couldn't believe the price of a tin of beans. Has anybody else noticed that? And especially in the UK, and I'm not going on about tins of beans. but that there is some problem in globally, which is affecting all of us, especially this corona thing, because everything's made in China, and now this is going to stop because of this. You know, everything you get, and you look at the bottom, made in China. Yeah, I just feel, I just thought, gosh, if prices keep going up, I'm looking for things now. I'm being conscious about this now because lots of things have gone up in price, and I don't know whether it's because it's Brexit and it's gone mad. Exactly, it used to be $1, but now it's almost $2. A tin of beans. I thought it was a tin of beans. That can't be that price, surely. So anyway, so will you gain? Where I'm going with this is the clarity. Okay, is that you will get clarity, and I think the clarity is here, which is great. If I'm helping you to get clarity, is to not give up that day job. If you have a chance of a steady job, which is not what you want to go into, rather do this other thing, I think I would go for that, for the stability, for the time being, and try that other thing as a side thing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you, Letitia? So you will gain clarity hopefully after this reading. Okay. So yeah, I think I just, why I brought up the tins of beans is because maybe that's why I picked up on the taste of violets, because it was a time in our lives when things seemed to be happier back in our childhood, when things seemed to be cheaper and all that kind of thing. It's just gone mad at the moment. So yeah, so let's continue here. Okay, Letitia, I hope that's brought you clarity. Thank you for that donation. So okay, let's get back onto the daily read. Oh, we've got another, makes sense. Chassis. It's me again. Hi there, darling, and thank you so much for your super chats. And if you do want to come for your own personal reading, then that'd be fantastic too. And I'll take lots of time with you, just me and you. So it's me again. My name belongs to a Greek goddess, Mina. Okay, thank you. And I love Greece. It's one of my favourite places is Greece. I stayed out there for a while. It represents beauty and splendour. Was I a Greek goddess in my past life? Are you Greek then? Are you Greek, Charis? Are you American Greek? Are you American Greek? You have obviously got Greek. So you've got Greek in your ancestry. I think you're Greek American. I'm picking this up here. I'm oh yeah, African. Oh, I got that so wrong. You're African. Wow. Okay. Why do I get, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, I get some kind of manifestation of, maybe this is your past life coming through. Okay. Now this is coming through, and I don't know whether this is correct here, Charis. You helped to manifest some kind of spirit. You were like a magician. I don't know what a magician is. I do feel in Africa, past life going back here. I get you as like some kind of, oh, I don't know anything much. I do know Africa, but I don't know everything about Africa. I know nothing about Africa, but I get it was like a tribal thing, and I get somebody like in a tribal dress manifesting some kind of like a magician. Do you know that in your history? This is what's coming through. It's like manifesting whatever it is. It's like a warrior, tribal dress, but like manifesting spirit. And I don't know, not in a bad way, I think in a good way. And I feel even manifesting past life spirits of before. I know that I kind of do things like that, but Pamela, 14s of bean. I'll go to Tesco's then, and that's a I think I was at a most expensive shop there up here. I think I will go to Tesco. 14s of beans for 70p. That'll do me. Thanks. I'll go there. So your past life, I don't feel it was a Greek goddess. No, I see a very, very tall gentleman in tribal dress, sort of doing dancing and manifesting some spirit. I don't know your history there. If anybody knows about African history, please let us know. But that's what's coming through, and that's what I get. Okay. Okay, so if you've come new, if you want any little mini personal readings, I am doing little mini personal readings, but if for only to be fair, if you want to make a super chat donation, that'll be fantastic. It will help me, it will help my channel, and I can help you, point you in the right direction there, or I can help you on your journey. Just a little bit of a mini reading for you, although I've been doing a little bit longer than a mini reading for people. So if you do want a little mini personal reading, I don't mind. I love doing this kind of thing, but just an offer of a super chat, and I will do a super chat for you. Okay, that's fine. But otherwise, it's generally what's going on in the world, and doing this, trying to do this daily read. Okay. Hello everyone. New Terry, Lorraine. Hi there, Terry. Thank you for coming. So let's have a look. Carry on with this daily read. Take things slowly. Somebody may have betrayed you. I feel whoever this is feels it's a bit of a laugh. It's nothing. Kind of midlife thing going on. And so let me just have a sip of tea. So taking things slowly, and this idiotic kind of sense of self-entitlement here. My nose is itching. Now this is not helping you, because this is like and this person's not sure if they've done the right thing in ways of, oh, maybe it's a lesson on their journey that they can't do this and it's not fair. and life's too short, and all this kind of thing. And if you're getting treated like that, I have to agree that life's too short to be treated like a piece of trash, especially, you know, when you're in your prime, kind of thing. So confronting this difficulty is the Six of Swords. I feel I get like a parental enablement here, like, yeah, well, you know, she doesn't deserve you, and all that kind of craziness. So and telling lies about you to everyone is like, you know, telling lies, saying all these spin-off lies, and to enable, I get that coming through, to enable them to do what the hell they want. Oh yeah. So you know, come on, guys, life's too short to take that bullshit, as I said from before. So confronting this, and this is why this is saying, take it slow. I think if this person got to 95, they'd probably, if they had any kind of sense of hurting people, they will say, if I could go back, I would apologize to that person, to the people that I've hurt on their deathbed. Yeah, I get this person on their deathbed would say, I wish I could go back. I wish I could say sorry to the people that I've hurt in my life, but I can't go back. So is that a good enough excuse? But at this particular time, I'm getting that, like, you know, that Mad Men on Netflix. I'm getting guys like that, and it's not because I've been watching that. I just get like entitlement all over. And then laying on the deathbed thinking, if I could go back, I would say sorry, but I can't go back. So it's actually pathetic. That's what comes through, pathetic. And refusing, you know, somebody's refusing to take a different perspective. Somebody's refusing to take a different perspective. So why do they feel that they're so entitled to do this to you? So so the next card I get here, yeah, I get lots of tension. Well, this is bound to cause you tension. But this is going to turn out to be very joyous. I think you need to tell this person to leave you alone. Thank you. I've got a smudge there, haven't I? So it's my tea. I've got a smudge. Okay, never mind. Thank you. Why has the royal family let this go on for so long? Well, the story I'm picking up here, and I've said it before, is there's compensation. They've compensated. They've not really parented Harry, and they've allowed him to get away with so much that it's too late. They've treated him and spoilt him like a spoilt brat for, there's a little blip there, sorry, for so long that Harry still feels and thinks that he's like 12 years old, because they've just compensated. and compensated and allowed him to do what he liked. Choose the polo horse that you would like. Choose the horse trainer that you would like. Sorry, we're getting blips here, so I might have to go soon, but if we don't, I'll carry on. So that there is the way that Harry was brought up. This is the reason why they've let them get away with this for so long, because they compensated Harry whenever he's been naughty or done something wrong. He's been rewarded for that, and he's been, and this is what they do. They hope by rewarding with gifts it will make things better. Well, what else can we give you? There's no clue on how to parent here. Even parenting grown-up children, you should be wary. If you're going to throw money and gifts at people all the time, how are they going to learn a lesson? Grandma will give us the money. Grandma will do this. Oh, grandma will do that. Oh, she'll let us get away with that. Oh, we'll be able to stay both in the royal family and out of the royal. We'll get all our things paid for. So I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a slowing down with the internet here. The reason why they've got away with it so long is because they've just wrapped Harry in cotton wool. It's a different life. It's a completely different life than what we live. I know that there's reports of spankings and things like that, but I don't feel. I feel that was more like Prince Charles and Andrew, and they used to get a spanking off Philip. I don't feel that Harry got any kind of spanking. I don't feel that at all, because that was against the law when Harry was younger. So the reason why they've left it to go along, you look at the Queen, how she treats her grandchildren. Harry goes to see her 4-hour visit before he leaves to go back to Canada. And what does she whisper in his ear? You're welcome anytime. You're welcome back anytime. There's to be no necessity to reprimand any, especially Harry, at all. And I think that's what this is. I think they've got away with this behaviour because they blame themselves for what happened to Diana. And they blame themselves. There's lots of guilt there. Why is that? What did happen to Diana? And I'm not going to say it here. So why are they compensating that? Why are they compensating that? I mean, why are they compensating Diana's death? By throwing everything at Harry. So he doesn't notice his mom's not there anymore. So this is why I think all of this has backfired. I think the Diana thing and this compensating is backfiring, and we can see it now that Harry and Meghan are very rebellious, and there's something there that they know, and I've said this before, that there's something that Harry knows that they're trying to prevent coming out. And I think they've had to sign some declaration that we will not talk about. I think this royal thing, this royal Sussex thing, it goes deeper than that. I think the royal Sussex, you cannot use the royal or anything about royals to make money. Well, that's Diana out then, isn't it? The Diana interviews. That's royal. You can't make money out of that. That would have to go by all those people to get past, to have an agreement to. So So yeah, it makes you wonder. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, what's that? Princess Diana was pregnant of Harry when she fell down the stairs. Oh, bless. Didn't she throw herself down the stairs? Didn't she throw herself down the stairs? Yeah, so anyway, yeah, it's totally nuts. But they think differently to us, don't they? Compensation and all that kind of thing is what they don't give reprimanding. So this is a journey for the daily read. It's a journey. I know you're sick and tired of this journey. Some of you, I think, I do feel that you need to. Somebody's got a lot of choices, and there's a lot of fantasy going on. And I think really, you need to live in the real world, and I feel you don't want this anymore. This is childish. It's midlife crisis bullshit and all this kind of thing. You don't want this. So I do get that you are going to move away from this as quickly as you can. Life is too short. There will be a time where you're left sitting on the fence with a choice to make. You will be sitting on the fence with not knowing what to choose. So, but you do hope that you can heal from this situation and move on, because I feel that's what you want to do, is move on fully from this. But there is this sense of somebody feels that you will be lonely without them, and they're going to win in the end. And this is all a bit of a war and a fight. But I feel somebody else is going to, and this could be you, using a different approach. Using a different approach. But this problem still refuses to actually go away, and this will end. It will end, all of this, and the conflict will be resolved, peace will be restored, and there will be healing. And there is somebody saying it's your fault why this has happened, or they may say this. They may say, "Well, this is your fault as much as it is my fault." Don't you think? But they started the game. It was like a game. They started this game, and I feel it to you. It's not a battle. It's you see it as like a very childish game, and you're tired of it, or whatever this is. Somebody wants to make amends because of this. But are you going to risk this ever happening again? Just saying, I think. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Lovely to see you. Thank you for your donation, sweet. That's lovely. Thank you. So let's have a look. We've got a super chat here. When will I get my $5,000 from my patient? I won't say that name. From a medical claim. Wow. Wow. Gosh, I don't know the complications there, but there is a complication. Something to do with this Kirsten. She feels that it's her money. Hi, Razor's Edge. How you. Thank you for your donation. I'll come back down. Thank you for your donation there. Very kind of you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So this thing from this $5,000, sorry. Yeah, there is some kind of jostling about this Kirsten thinking that you shouldn't get all of that money. I don't know what that is, whether she feels that money belongs to her. Yeah, I would check that out, because somebody's withholding some money, which they think that it belongs to them and it belongs to you. It's going to be a bit of a fight, that, actually, Callie, to get that money. There was an agreement that you should get that money, but now I feel there's some changing of mind here. Just be aware of that. I think that's really what you're asking. I think what you're asking is, why is this woman here not giving me my money, not giving me part of the money here? Why is she not doing that? And that's what you're really asking. Why is she not giving me that money? I think why she's not giving you that money is because she feels that that money belongs to her. And I think you may have to go chasing after that money. I get 3,000. I don't get 5. I pick up 3,000. Sorry to say that, but that's what's coming through is $3,000, not 5. I hope that answers your question. Sorry, it's not great news, but sometimes I can't tell everybody. They'd come back and say, you know. So, hi, Razor's Edge. My question is, do you feel like the energy around what's that, Mand H, is accelerating the way it did before Diana's death? Sorry, I don't understand that. My question is, do you feel like energy around is accelerating the way it did before? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't see that. I think that's what I just picked that up. It's just, no, I don't see that. And why is that so? I know what you're saying, but I can't say it here. I've said it on Patreon, as you know, Razor's Edge. They know something. They know something. And I feel if something happened like that, there would be lots of speculation. Yeah, and I feel for that reason, no, there won't be that at all. And Harry's involved with this, and Harry's involved because he's the one. They would not do anything to Harry, and I think if he got left behind, he wouldn't be too happy, and he would certainly open his mouth after that. So yeah, emanate. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't think Harry. And if anything happened to Meghan, then Harry would certainly spill the beans there. So no, I don't think so. No. Um, well, thank you for all your support and trying, getting people to do super chat. That's fantastic. Thank you for your support. You're amazing. And also, if you want to join Patreon, I think that I did a reading like that ages ago, Razor's Edge, but it's there in that. It's there about about assassination or something about. Okay, so yeah, so I've and also check out Patreon because I've done one on the coronavirus too. An update on the coronavirus and advice of the update and the predictions on coronavirus of what to expect and what to do to protect yourself and where I've covered the UK, and as far as I can figure out, yeah, I get the UK will be eventually okay with the corona, and America, yeah, I think America will be stricter in cleansing public areas like train stations, trains, buses, cabs. It's going to be some kind of policy where people in shops, counters being wiped and sprayed and all that kind of thing. A lot more strict than the UK. I do get that. You'll see that in America. But they're going to be success about not being spreading it. I put it all the details on Patreon on that. Okay, Megan Bellas, let's have a look. Hi Yvonne, will I be successful in court? Oh, I hate doing legal stuff like this. I think we'll wrap up this personal reading. I have put some cards down, and I think we've done with this personal reading. Not the personal reading, the daily read. Okay, life is too short for that bullshit. That's what I said. So, okay. Hi, Yvonne. Will I be successful in court? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Megs, for your little donation. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. It will support me to carry on with this. Okay. And I love doing this. Don't we love doing this? I love doing this. This is what I was led to do, and I love to do this. Okay, and you're helping to support me too, which is wonderful. So will you be successful in court? Will you be successful? This came quite unexpectedly. This came unexpectedly, landed on your doorstep. Literally, this letter of this court. Somebody wanted to see you there too. There's like, would I call it a smear campaign, or is this? I feel it's something to now. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I get it's something. It could be something to do with work. That are trying to get some money here. Or this, I don't know, this person who wanted to see you in court. It's either that or a compensation, or it's a compensation, or it's something to do with work, claiming something. It was Meg. Wow. There you go. Big smear campaign. You're not let me finish. I was going to get to that point. Somebody wanted to see you there. Is quite happy to see you in court. This person who did that with your taxes wanted to see you finished. And these types of people, they're very kind of narcissistic. These types of people don't flinch at doing stuff like this. And you know, this person who stole your taxes, wouldn't even have any remorse over doing that. And would be as cool as cucumber in court. Like, it's not his fault at all. I was just doing my job. And I also get him saying this is the tax that she owed. Something like that, okay. Something very, very cool as a cucumber, I get that, okay. I don't like that feeling. Wow, look at that. A smear campaign, yeah, narcissist. And he got pleasure out of wanting to finish you. Look, Meg, you need to fold this. Was you involved with this guy? Was you involved with this guy in a romantic sense? You don't have to tell me that if you don't want to. This goes way deep. That's what I got. He wanted to finish you off. Smear campaign, yeah. He's happy to see you in court and gets quite a thrill out of that. Look at that. Yes, he is my baby's dad. Now, anybody could have said that, couldn't they? But I picked up on everything there. Smear campaign, he'd love to see your downfall. He was a narcissist, he's cold as a cucumber. And you've just said all of those things is what I've just said. I'm really, really sorry, Megs. Is there any way you could just wrap up because he will continue until you are finished. I'll tell you now. Is there any way? Are you taking him to court because of abuse as well? Look, if you want to come for a personal reading, please do. It will cost you more than this, but I don't like to say these things in public for you. Okay, I don't for reasons of privacy. I would say if you're getting him for harassment and all that kind of thing too, there's some kind of, you need to stay away from him. That will be said in court. You will need to stay away from him. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's about abuse and yeah. Yeah, I picked up on everything for you, Meg, there. So the first thing that you are going to be advised to do is keep away from this man. You could say in court, this may not help, and you may be, it'll get thrown out because it's speculation. If you say to the questioner, I actually feel that he's a sociopath. He does not show any kind of empathy and I feel he's trying to destroy me. Just get that out there, okay? Even if the whoever's asking you questions says, oh, no evidence of that, my lord, or whatever they say, and says there's, and they say, oh, rejected. Make sure you get that out there, okay? Because the jury will listen to that. He's kept your daughter. Oh, I'm so sorry, Meg. Oh, love you to pieces. Want to give you a big hug, okay? Oh gosh, I feel really sad for you. I really do. Come and have personal reading. You don't have to if you can't afford it. But will you win your case? It will be a matter of liaising. There's going to be liaising. This is a tricky one because if he's took your child and got her into a school, he's a narcissist. Jay is a narcissist. Make sure you get that when it's questioned, okay? Even if they say we're going to throw that out, what you've just said. Say, he has shown me no compassion. He's been very cold all the way through our relationship. He has been cruel, and this was the ultimate cruelty, was to take my child. Then say it, because I get a liaison thing going on. Like at first they'll be supervised, kind of, and just say that, okay. He's in law enforcement. Yeah, that's a tricky one. I get, you will be told to keep away from him. There'll be some kind of liaison thing. But I don't feel you'll kind of win. In all honesty, I think there'll be something like this will be continued kind of thing. The custody, you can say this too if you can. You don't feel this is healthy for our child, his behaviour, putting us through this, and all you want to do is to see your child. And all he's saying, I mean, it's up to them to make that decision. I don't think you're going to lose your kid. I feel that they'll take into account and they will liaise. There's going to be liaisons. I don't know what the liaisons are, but there's going to be liaisons. Maybe to monitor him, to see if he's good for the child, or that there's going to be liaison. Just keep saying in court, I just want what's best for my kid, and I don't think this is good for our child. I think that our child needs to see both of the parents. Does not need to be deprived from either parent, or this is not going to be good for the mental stability. And I think this will end up with some kind of liaising how the child interacts with the father and how the child interacts with the mother, like a supervision. Keep saying that because now there could be worry how you both treat this child. Okay, and don't worry about it at this point. But I think you need to cut seeing this guy ever. Okay. Come to me for a personal reading and we'll go through that in detail. Hello, Mindy. Mindy McWhirter, thank you for your donation. Thank you. And so if you want any super chats, because I'm going to stay on for another 30 minutes and then I'm going to go because I get exhausted with this. So, but I love it, don't you? It's great, isn't it? Isn't it great? And if you do want a personal question to make a super chat donation, I'm going to be on here for the next 30 minutes, but I will be coming back doing this. This is what I love to do. I love it. And also, if you do want to have a personal reading, please come to me. I will put my email address in the description box at the bottom. It's sixsensetarot@gmail.com. So Mindy McWhirter, thank you. Will I win my up and coming April disability case? I'm getting a yes straight. This is something to do with, and this is a big kind of guess here, because this could be anywhere on your body. Is this something to do with your mobility, your walking? It's affected your walking, that kind of thing. I know that you're waiting for that. There's some kind of payout here. That you could, it's either that you could not do this, whatever this is, what you could not do this thing, and it's prevented you from doing certain tasks, and it's affected your lifestyle. So as like it was before, this didn't exist, and it's kind of proving that too. I think it's trying to prove that. Is that correct, Mindy? Spot on. Okay. I just get yes. You will get. You will get. You will win that case, and I can't. You know, I'll even pull a card out for you, because they have no right to. They're just trying to stop payment from coming through. So yeah, I'm sorry as well, Mindy, that this has been, you know, because she was able to do certain tasks before, and I think this has even put you away from having to earn your money, your job situation. Yeah, so are you going to win this case? I think you should go with that confidence, because and being self-assured. Has this affected your disability here? Has this affected a marriage or a relationship? Because that's coming through. I may be wrong. I may be wrong there, but some kind of disruption, maybe psychologically destroyed something personal to you too. And then, yeah, because you cannot see this disability, because you cannot see the disability, this has also brought loneliness to you. Something happened with the relationship. It brought loneliness, and somebody thought they was going to get away with this. Wow, you had a mishap during the birth. Okay, thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry to hear that, Mindy. Has that affected your relationship? Mental disability, yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry, Mindy. But you no need to share that here. But thank you for sharing. Oh wow, I had a bad experience too when I had cesarean section, and I'll share this with you. Nobody believed me, and I actually did chase this up a few years later to say that it was negligence. I actually woke up during the C-section, and after about 10 years after, I researched it, and they don't. What they do is they give you muscle relaxant, so you can't speak or anything. and they don't give you very much anaesthetic because they're frightened that it's going to affect the unborn child. And they didn't give me hardly any, and I felt everything. And I got the coat, and it put me off having any other children. That's for sure. And I'm not saying that because I'm you know, that I just it, you know, waking up during an operation is, anybody would be scared to repeat that. And I was told that I would have to have another C-section if I had any more children. So that affected me mentally, didn't it? So Mindy, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Wow, I'm so sorry. Is that what's affected? You know, I said I picked up on your legs. You know, when I picked up, said it affected your legs and your mobility. Did that bad epidural affect your legs and your is that what that you're not able to walk? And you don't have to share that here. So you don't have to share that here if you don't want to, but is that what affected your walking and your disability? I did pick up on legs and your mobility. It's affected your working life. I think it's affected your relationship too. Okay, Mindy, I was in a coma for 2 days, and when I woke, I had no idea I even had a baby or what his name. My back and I had nerve damage. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're going to win that case. Yeah, I get yes, okay. So yeah, so I'm sorry you went through that, but I can understand that myself from personal reasons. I couldn't take my. It was too late that I'd left it 10 years. Apparently, it was too late for me to go and try to sue for that. So thank you, everybody. Okay. So yeah, you will win that case, Mindy. And I'm sorry that you had that horrible experience, but not all of us get great experiences when we give birth, and it's not great, is it? God bless you. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, and thank you so much for all your super chats, and hope you've enjoyed your readings that I've given you. And if you do want to come for a longer reading, I'd love to be able to read for you, go in depth for you, and help you on your journey. Okay. I am such a sensitive empath, and anyone here, thank you for being here. All of you, love all of you. Okay, and God bless you. And sorry, Helen paid $20 to Patreon. Okay, well, Patreon's a separate thing. Patreon's a separate thing, and that's a separate thing. So I don't know what that's about. Helen, thanks. Helen, I'm sorry. I can't. It's not all about paying and getting your money back and all that. It's about donation too. So if you want to, Helen, just give me a message on Patreon, okay, and I will, I will give you a little reading there. I'll give you a $20 reading, okay. We can meet up one-to-one for that, okay. I don't want you to go without Helen, okay. So let's do that on Patreon, and I'll check that for you, okay. Oh, I'm confused about all of this, okay. What's that, Yvonne? Red, Debbie said your £20 PayPal dollar donation for Super Chat. Debbie said, Yvonne, Helen paid for a chat on your PayPal. Okay, let's do Helen then. Helen, what was your question, Helen? Sorry. Let's do it here then. I'll check. You see, I should do okay. What is your question, sweetheart? Let's do it here. Oh, I'm confused. Somebody's saying Debbie Z paid a $20, and Debbie Z saying that Helen paid on for. Okay, Helen, what is your question? You're confusing me, the whole of you. Okay, we'll get these little mini readings out if we can. We will get them out, okay? We will get them out. Oh, that sounds rude, doesn't it? We will get your super chats too, you don't worry. Or your donation reading. So what is it? Is Helen gone? Well, if she's gone, no, Helen did. She wants to know her life purpose. Okay, is she still there? If she's not still there, oh, Helen, are you still there? Oh, does she? Let's see if she's still there. If she's not still there, Helen, are you still there? So we can do your reading. Oh, okay. She mixed up the Patreon for PayPal. Okay. Oh, I hope she's still there. Oh, I feel bad too. Oh, if she's not still there, she's still there. She probably won't. Are you still there, Helen? Oh, hi, Helen. I did 20 to PayPal. Okay, no problem. That's okay. I'll check it after. What was your question? Let's do your reading. Okay, Yvonne, what is my life purpose? Wow, that's a biggie. That's a really big question. I'm trying to delve in deep now. What I'm getting here, Helen, that's coming through, I think this is going to sound crazy, but you've reached a point in your life here where you're a little bit confused of why you're here, why you're on this planet, why you've done what you've done, and why you're doing this. You seem to be in this space at the moment. And I feel that's why you're asking this question. Have we got moderators there? Because I think that Matthew's. Yeah, we've got trolls. Can we have troll alert, please? So I do get your life purpose, because you're asking about what is my life purpose, because you've hit this like crossroads thing. Okay. Now, I don't feel it's your fault that you've hit this crossroads. I feel that it's people around you is why you've hit this crossroads, putting all their shit onto you. Sorry, that's what I'm picking up. Putting their shit onto you, deal with that kind of thing, and thinking, was that the reason I'm here, to sort out this? So thank you for sorting out that troll. So I just feel, yeah, what is your life purpose? Yeah, Helen, I'm trying to get to that point. Okay. So are you in that kind of thing where you're a little bit kind of confused, Helen, we seem to have got a delay here. I think there's a delay with the chat and me speaking. So there's a delay. So I'll just crack on with, I think there's a delay. So yeah, because you keep saying, yes, I'm here, and we're getting filled up with trolls to try and stop our chat, basically. So I'll call this one the last reading, okay, for the evening. Your life purpose, Helen. I just feel that you feel like you're in this space of wondering where are you going to, where is this going to go towards? Well, now I feel the destiny here. The destiny is coming through. It seems like you may return to something that you gave up before. That's what I get. So just let me see if I can. Just hold on a minute and I'll answer that question, because we just get people interfering on this chat and it's just horrible. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Helen, I'm sorry. So it feels like there was something that you did before, or you thought of before that you may have just put to one side. And that's fine. I blocked him. So. Matthew, why did you do that? Because this is a lovely community, and that's just horrible to take over somebody's chat like that. That is just for the sheer hell of it. You know, you're disrupting people's enjoyment here. You know, that's just terrible. Yeah, so that's fine. I blocked it. Yeah, so yeah, just terrible thing to do to people. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, I'll put you as a moderator. I can do that now. Okay. And so I just want to say that there's something you've done before, and I think that the universe will take you back to that, to say that's your life purpose. Okay, that is your life purpose. And you got distracted not because of you, because of other people. Does that make sense? Helen, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I guess your life purpose is something that you put on the back burner, or you you diverted from this. Okay, what's that, Helen? When I was young, I wrote a lot of prophecy. I think that's what this is saying. You put that to one side. I think that's amazing doing that. And also, Helen, you could do that on a YouTube channel. You create your own YouTube channel, and you could read out your prophecies. I feel, yeah, I do feel that it was something that you loved to do, that you left. And the thing is, the timing, I think the timing as well is the universe will take you back to that. They will present that to you and say, you're brilliant at this. You're really good at this. You are amazing at this. Even this reading here could be taking you towards that journey back to something you left before. Well, I find that an amazing reading there. Okay, Helen, I hope that's been worth you $20. And thank you for that donation. But wow. So yeah, but I feel the timing's not right yet to go. And sometimes things like that can be surprising when they do a full loop back, where we're supposed to be doing that, and you got diverted, not because of you, but because of other people pushing you in other directions. So I think you've said it yourself. The prophecy writings there were actually what you're meant to be doing, and I think you should explore that more. Your life purpose. I don't know what the prophecies were, but I feel I feel these prophecies were to help the world at large. Does that make sense? Yeah. So there you go. That's your reading, Helen. I think that's an amazing reading. I like that. Hello, Callie. Oh, bless Callie. Thank you so much for your donation. I just feel I should be giving it to you. Some of you guys out there. My third chemo tomorrow was difficult. Oh, today was that? Sorry. Will I get better? Oh, bless, darling. Of course, we're going to help you get better, okay? Callie had no idea. Oh, chemo. A medical question. It's a difficult question. Again, that's a long question. And I don't want to discuss that here. Medical. And I'm a medical person too, which makes that difficult for me to talk about. In terms of confidentiality, I can't do that. That'd be against what I do. So, oh, bless Helen. So did you not realise that was your calling? Of I just kind of brought that back to, something in your past, brought it back to the present? Because maybe that's a sign. Okay, that's amazing. Glad you're happy about that. So, Kelly, I'm sorry. I want to put my arms around you and give you lots of protection. and I just want to hold you. That's how I feel at the moment, Callie. I just want to hold you. I can see you sitting there. I think you were sat there when you had your chemo. I don't know if you lie down anymore. I think you were sat in a chair, and all sorts of thoughts were going through your head, and you was thinking to yourself, you're trying to put these negative thoughts out of your head, but you can't help it. You was thinking about these things in your head, quite scary things, and all I want to do is I keep getting cut off, so all I want to do is put my arms around you and give you lots of loving protection and send you lots of healing. That's all I want to do at this point, Kelly. Chemo is a tough journey, and there's lots of side effects with that. It makes you feel dreadful, vomiting, your hair falling out, and all that kind of thing, as you know. And but stick with it. Stick with it. I don't even want to say what I think. What's coming through? I know what's coming through. What I feel it is that you're having this chemo for. You're feeling like this because chemo makes you feel dreadful, and you're sick of. You're so sick and fed up of feeling tired and exhausted all the time, and you just want to feel better. You just want to feel well again. Part of this is the chemo that makes you feel like that. And is this your final one for the time being? Because I've got a feeling this is your third one, but your final one. And then you have a break. And then you have some tests. Is that correct? So, well, I'm not allowed to say things that are medical, so we can't discuss that. Callie, I'm kind of going in and out of connection. There's a delay because the connection's not great, but I feel this, Callie. This is because of your chemo. You're feeling very down, and you just want to feel well again. And I do feel this is your final because there's a delay, so you'll get this in about 5 minutes, I think. Oh, yeah. So I just want to say, you will have some kind of respite here, where this chemo, you'll have a rest of chemo, and you'll start to feel a little bit better. Okay. After that, if you want to come and see me for a reading, please do. Callie, if you're on Patreon, just ask me for a reading. We can do a reading there. And let's do this somewhere else, because this is not the thing to explore on here. Okay, so sending you lots of protection, Callie, and just want to give you a big hug and try and make you feel better that way. Okay, I hope and pray, and sending you lots of healing too, and feel that love too. Feel the love from the community, and feel the love from me that we want to help to heal you, okay, and support you. Okay, everyone, thank you. And had some really interesting questions tonight. Ask me anything. It's been really good. I've really enjoyed it, but I'm really tired now. Look after yourselves, everyone, okay? All these messages here from the divine, from the universe, is to help you on your journey and to help you to move with more to your rhythm and more to for you to be happy, to live in the moment, to go with your flow. And don't allow these, we all get experiences where we allow these narcissistic, sociopathic people into our lives, and it's a hard lesson to learn. And like some of the readings we've done tonight. But if we can learn from that and try to not let it affect our mental health and be open to love, because we've got some lovely people on here. Absolutely. And come and join us on Patreon too, because that's a lovely community. And I put some videos up there. One's about the coronavirus, and I'm going to upload another one before I go to bed, which is about narcissism, which we've covered quite a bit of that on here, and another kind of angle on that to help us on our journey, okay, to fulfillment and to live a higher vibrational life. Okay, sending you lots of love, guys. Love all of you. Isn't this amazing? I love this. And bye, everyone. Love all of you. I feel so blessed to have this channel, and I feel so blessed to have all you followers. You're so lovely, but I am a little bit tired now. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye. I love all of you. I will be back soon for more of these shows, okay? Oh, bye-bye. Oh, bless you all. Bye.